shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. He shall take to them the jealousy for what is that word? Complete armor? Yeah, for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies.
Yeah, you're gonna turn his men into that, man. A battle instrument.
Yeah, battle axe.
Battle axe.
And weapons of war.
Weapons of war, man.
Yep.
But it's not this time. But hey, the Lord got an appointed time that He's gonna turn His men into hunters.
And that truth, we gotta believe that that is the truth. Our hope has to expect that. You know, our faith has to grow our expectation for that to be true.
Yeah. Right now, we're just coming out prophesying. That's what we're doing, man.
Yep.
You know, we're not coming out to wage war on nobody, man. No carnal war. It is a spiritual war. All right, but we're warring right now, man, by preaching this truth, man. You know, warring against Satan, man. Yeah.
Yeah, this Sirach 6 and 17 down says, "Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. My son, gather instruction from thy youth up," as you brought out, right?
Yep.
"So shalt thou find wisdom till thine own age, till thine old age. So
Yeah.
come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon." It's like,
You're blessed to, if you're young enough. You know, if you're like a teenager or something, and you understand this truth, you're blessed, man. You know, I came in this thing when I was 26. Now I'm 39. You know, but you came in as young men, man. You know, but it's a beautiful thing that the Lord bestowed, you know, His faith unto you, man, and it's a gift. It's a gift. You know,
18.
you got more than that?
19. Yes, it's a lot more. It's 19. "Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon." It's like, she is very unpleasant to the unlearned.
Hey, this truth, you know, understanding this truth, that's a fruit, man.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
That's a gift.
Yeah. It is described as honey, you know? Honey.
And your life can be nourished by wisdom. Like the fruit will give you, or you know, the refreshingness, everything that fruit can give you. Wisdom gives you that and more. Okay, it can benefit you in your daily life, in your flesh.
I'll finish it. Sirach 6 and 20. "She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. He that is
unpleasant to the unlearned, man. All right, 2/3 of our people this truth is unpleasant to them, man. All right, because this truth is light. They live in darkness. So if a person lives in darkness, you know, and you shine a light on them, it's gonna be uncomfortable to them, man. All right, unless you know the Lord command that angel to take that demon off you, so you can understand. You know, but if not, you know, it's gonna be unpleasant unto you, man. You're not gonna understand the song that we're singing.
Yep.
Yeah.
he that is without understanding will not remain with her. She will lie upon him.
The her represents the wisdom, you know.
Got it.
You got it. Go ahead.
She will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him. It's like, and he will cast her from him ere it be long. For wisdom according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many.
Yep. This is election process, man.
That goes into that scripture in Matthew where Yahweh Shai said, "It is given unto you
Matthew 13.
to know the mysteries."
Yeah, but to them it is not given.
God, it was not given. That's why he spoke he spoke in parables. And then he gave his disciples, his chosen ones, the proper breakdown. You know? Back to the verse.
Yeah, if I may go back and elaborate where it says she is unpleasant to the unlearned.
Yep.
That's because those that are unlearned are offended by these mysteries. That's their stumbling block.
They can't get
The word
past.
offense in the Greek is from the word scandalizo,
Yeah.
which means to stumble. They stumble over the deep things of the scriptures that they're not able to receive. So it's unpleasant unto them. You know? A scorner seeketh wisdom, but findeth it not. But it's easy to them that understand. That's Proverbs 14 and 6.
Wisdom of Solomon 1, or wisdom will not rest in a malicious soul.
Yeah.
If you have maliciousness in your heart or in your spirit, you're not going to want to side with wisdom because it's not wise to be malicious. You know? And so a lot of people are going to struggle with trying to make the right decisions. Like they're not going to want to deal with it because it's too much work, too much responsibility to let's just slide, and it's not conducive to the spirit that the world is in right now.
Yes,
It's
opposed.
the spirit of the world. Everybody want to talk shit, want to be the man, self-glory, put the next man down. But who's really there to try to lift up one another? That's what the elect are different.
Yeah, the Holy Bible the Holy Bible is contrary to this society, man. You know, getting into, you know, how women supposed to act. You know, how a man chooses a woman.
Yeah.
You know, I won't say
The
marriage.
Yeah.
You know, joining together.
Well, men desire women for pleasure
Yeah.
versus for true health.
Yeah.
And women have made themselves fully effective
In pleasure.
in their beauty and what they can sexually offer a man versus how they can physically help a man.
That whole dynamic between a man and a woman. That's according to the, you know, on how the Bible, you know, supposed to, guide a marriage. You know, that's offensive to this society, man. Right. This society is totally contrary, man. You know, this society puts the woman over the man.
Yeah.
You know, destroys the family structure. You know? So, hey, this place needs to be destroyed, man. All right? Simple as that, man. You know, and hey, that's offensive to Jake, man. You know, their precious America has to be destroyed, man. You know, in order for righteousness to be, you know, declared on the planet Earth, man. You know?
Is it Lord?
Yeah, kind of a lot.
Verse 21, she will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from the air it belonged. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many.
He said, cast him upon a stone for trial.
And he will cast her from him ere it belong. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many. Give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel. And put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck into her chain.
Because we were speaking about the armor. You know, well, this is another aspect of that armor, talking about basically you being adorned or you being clothed with wisdom, which is the strength.
Which will protect you.
Exactly.
Your armor will protect
Kind.
This is talking about putting this, you basically you becoming a slave
Yeah.
unto this wisdom because you put the fetters and the chains. You know, so you know this is something that you want to be a slave to. You want to continue to learn and obtain this wisdom.
Yeah.
You know,
You have to separate yourself. We have to be separate, you know, from the world, from relatives, from family members, from co-workers. You know, we have to be separate. You know, and it's a constant battle because we're in this flesh, and temptation is all around us. You know, so with this wisdom, we can navigate and get through and see through the bullshit. You know, it's not easy, but what good fight is easy. You know, we're in the fight of our lives right here. You know, this is the fight for eternal life. You know, so it's not gonna be easy. The kingdom of heaven, yeah. The Lord could have just, hey, he could destroy this place anytime he wants. But he wrote it in a way that we have to fight. We have to, it's a gift, but at the same time you have to earn it.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes, the Lord said he set up 2 against 2.
Yeah.
You know, one against another, you know, positive and negative, good against evil. That's how the Lord set it up, man. That fight.
Quick to back up what he said. 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 57.
Yeah, kind. That's all I was told.
Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said, but if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
And like we were reading earlier, the moment you step out into on the earth into life, the war has begun.
Yeah. Okay.
Your parents got to start preparing you to be able to fight this on your own as they're fighting. But the only way that you're going to even have an opportunity or really winning this fight is if you have that wisdom on.
Yep.
The wisdom of Yahweh. Everything else is going to lead you to destruction at some point. Okay?
I got a scripture back there. Can I read it?
That was it?
It's Sirach 41. It says, great travail is created for every man, and a heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam. From the day that they go out of their mother's womb till the day that they return to the mother of all things.
We're under curses.
That's cold, free.
We're under curses. When we're born into this world, we're under curses, man. It's a constant fight.
That's why Job was so adamant about what he said. Why I died not from the womb? Because you come out here and it's just fucking travail and trouble. The moment you get out here, you know.
Hey, but that's okay, man. We're fighting to the glory, man.
Yep.
All right. Hey, the Lord gonna wipe away all our tears, take the pain away, all that, man. All right. We just gotta keep on fighting, man.
What did Paul say? He said, you know the one?
I don't know.
The one in Romans 8, where he said, I believe it's Romans 8. He said, for the I think it's there. How's it go? For the trials or whatever is not to be compared to the glory.
Kind.
Yes, sir. It's not to be compared to the glory
That shall be revealed in us.
that should be revealed in us.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot the word but it was basically how bad you got it.
Romans 8, verse 18.
Yep.
For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory.
Hey, because in this life you take L's, man. I mean, when I say L's, you may not lose the overall war, but you're gonna get hit. You're gonna take some blows. Life is gonna throw some blows at you. Chin shots, eye shots. You're gonna go blind for a little bit. You might, can't speak. Your tooth get knocked out.
You're gonna lose more battles than you're gonna win, but your main objective is to win the war.
Right.
And that's what we're fighting to do. So
And the more you said it. And the more you gain this wisdom, the more you can start winning these little battles that end up winning the war. Was that everything?
Read over.
Yeah.
It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Rather be compared to the glory, man. All right. Hey, the Lord wrote in there what the kingdom's gonna look like, man. Revelation 21, October 13. Streets paved with gold, all kinds of precious stones. The kingdom gonna be built up, man. All right, our body's gonna be perfect. So that's what we're fighting for, man. Okay, that's why we coming out here prophesying, the downfall of this place, man. And it's falling, it's falling. Okay.
this is back in Sirach 6 and 26. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. For at the last thou shalt find her rest, and that shall be turned to thy joy.
Yeah, as hard as it is to obtain wisdom, once you finally got it, it's like, man, I got it. I gotta keep her. I got her now, but all the work it took to get her was worth it. But I gotta work now to keep her.
A prime example is when you come into this truth, you come into this knowledge, all this shit in the world, it becomes easy. Like all the other stuff, besides this.
Yep.
We got to deal with work, but you see all these other niggas dealing with regular problems. It's like we find the easiest solution to their their problems that they feel is so difficult. But that's the wisdom that we